What's going on YouTube? I am Just Fluffy and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. As you can probably see from the thumbnail, it is me taking over Aston Villa in the Premier League. The reason I've chose Aston Villa is essentially they survived relegation at the end of last season on the last day. The expectation again is for me to if we look at the expectations meeting, is to actually avoid a relegation battle. But what I actually feel with this Villa team is if we have a quick look into the squad now earlier, is I think they're strengthened really well. So I think the loan sign of Ross Barclay is fantastic. Martinez, the goalkeeper, Ollie Watkins as well. I think they've done really good moves in the transfer market when I think they could really sustain themselves now as a Premier League team, which we actually are seeing in real life. So I thought it'd be an interesting series for me to see where I could really take Villa. You know, as an established Premier League team of yesteryear. Obviously, they've had their up and downs recently, but I think if we have a look into the actual club, we can have a look at the overview. There we go. So they are European Champions League winners in 1982. They've won the Premier League 77 times. I think they are classed as either sixth or seventh most successful English team. So, you know, they really are one of the top teams for me in English football, but they've gone through a bit of a bad period. Especially when I was growing up, you know, Aston Villa was certainly a team in the early 2000s where under Martin O'Neill they were really challenging for the top of the table, challenging in cups, producing some really good players. And I feel like, you know, I want to get the team back to where that was. And I do think it is possible. I think it'll take me a few seasons, which I'm hoping I can document here. But, I mean, the end goal of this is certainly to secure a Premier League title, if not a Champions League. So, if the challenge interests you and you want to follow me on the journey, please hit the like button down below. Subscribe and comment as well to the channel. But don't forget to hit that notification bell for notifications when I upload. I do plan this on being a daily series, all going well recording-wise. So I do plan on uploading this every day. So yeah, I'm going to spend today's video having a quick look into the club, the team expectations, have a look at what's available in the transfer market, and the next episode will be my transfer review and the first game of the season. So we're on the squad page already. So a standout player is obviously Jack Grealish. £54 million. We've got a lot of years in his contract left, which is good. 24 years old. We have a look at his stats. I mean, we can see already, you know, he's very good. Mentally, we'd like to improve some of them, and I think technically he's a fantastic player. I will be playing him on the left wing. He is a player that I will want to keep on, maybe build this team and series around. I mean, rating the 54 million, though, if a big club comes in with hundreds of millions, that could be hard to turn down. But I do plan on building the series around Jack Grealish, and I do think he could really be the firing power that we need in this team. After that, we've got Ross Barclay on loan from Chelsea. Again, I think this is a fantastic acquisition by Villa in the transfer window. He can play in the attacking mid role, but he's also comfortable in the centre mid. Not sure on the system I'm going to be playing yet, but I was thinking of a 4-2-3-1, so Barclay in that position would be perfect. You can see dribbling 16, first touch 16, long shots 15, passing 15, technique. So what you need for the attacking mid is already in the 15s. If we look at his physical, all right, Matt can do the agility up a bit, but acceleration and pace-wise, very good, strong player. And then his mentals, again, they're okay. So I think this is a great capture. What are we actually? How much are we paying on it? So we're actually paying 100. So we're paying the full 100 grand a week. And there's no future fee on him. So depending on how he goes and depending on what transfer budget we get, we might look to secure Ross Barkley permanently. We've got John McGinn, again, centre mid. More of your, I'd say, defence minded. I think the stats do actually prove that. Again, very well rounded. I like his physicals. We'll like to see a bit of improvement on the mentals, but I think his work rate of 16 is very good and determined 15 as well. So actually, you know, he's going to be a good player for the club. And then obviously we've got Tyrone Mings, 27, centre back, heading 15, passing 15, tackling 15. Yeah, very happy with that. So Emiliano Martinez, I think, is a fantastic capture for Villa this year. If we're going to play him on goalkeeper defend, you can see here aerial reach 15, command of area 15, handling 16, reflexes 17. He's got great agility, 27 years old. I think he's a very good signing, and he will certainly be my number one goalkeeper going into the season. It's a large squad. It is a large squad. If we actually go in the squad report, let's have a look. Squad depth, that's what I'm looking for. So if I just filter minimum ability 3-star, so where am I? And I was going to play a 4-2-3-1 wide. Okay, so I think defend. We've got Mings, and I've got so I think so we're going to have to target left back. Mings going to be in the middle with Con. So it is going to be centre backs. I'm going to be looking at most likely, and then Matty Cash will play around. So it's going to be defenders. I'm going to have to be looking to bring in terms of quality in the centre. And even Grealish can play centre, but we're going to play him left wing. So the centre is going to be McGinn. If I was to play Barclay, I've got options going forward. I think it will be a 4-2-3-1. I might just need to strengthen the centre midfielder. I already know, for people who are probably into this game already, Jack Wilshere is available on a cheap free. I think Jack Wilshere in this team will be a fantastic addition. Alongside John McGinn, I can push Barclay up front, Grealish on the left, and then Traore Trezeguet there, and then Ollie Watkins up top. As a premise, that sounds good. So, yeah, I think we just need to work on defenders, really. Okay, start the season. Who we've got? Okay. So we've got City, Liverpool, Tottenham in the first 3 games. That's going to be a difficult start to the season. So the season could say starts in October. Okay, that is what it is. Again, they repeats it down here, January, February. But we are away to Newcastle final game. I'd expect to win in the final game there. So schedule is what it is. Finance-wise, I'm going to have $2.5 million to spend with a 55k wage budget. Not a lot. If I'm being honest, like I say, we'll be relying on loans and free transfers. I will be looking to move some players out of the club, of course. But I don't know how much I need to have a look at the actual squad and really analyse how much I can get for people or who's not going to be required, essentially. But if we just have a look at the type of players available to Aston Villa at the start of the game, so there's no real... Obviously, he's not top tier. Damari Gray. I'm always a fan of Damari Gray. If I just filter this to defenders, because we know we're going to be looking for defenders in this. Who's interested in loan? Just have a quick look. So Marcus Alonso will be interested in a loan. That's an interesting one. That's one I might actually have a look into. Marcus Rojo. The Lieber on loan from Arsenal. I think his physical is fantastic. Technicals could do a bit of work, but from game time, only 19. That's could be a possibility. Phil Jones isn't a possibility. So we're maybe relying on loans and free transfers. Well, no, we will be relying on loans and free transfers. That is for sure. One thing we're going to have a look at, what youngsters have we got coming through? So this Jacob Ramsey already. He can go 4.5-star potential. I tell you what, he already looks pretty decent. He's fast. He's already very fast. Technique, I'm happy with that as well. So League 2 level they're saying he's currently at, but I think he's a top League 2 player. So he's one that we are going to be looking out for. If we sort this by potential. So Jacob Ramsey, we're going to look to loan him out, I would say. Since Salah's already out, we've got an Aaron Ramsey. That's not the Aaron Ramsey, but again, 4-star potential. So we've got some youngsters coming through that I would like to be interested in, see how they develop. And then the under-18 squad, Bogard can go to 4-star. Not the best, but youngsters, and I want to develop a young team as well and develop our own club. That's the objective. I didn't see it. Is it an objective that's been given to me? Let's have a look. So we've got players in the final years of the contract. There's a lot of them I would most likely be prepared to let run down, except the youngsters. If we sorted by potential, so highly likely them 4 will be signing on. But we have a look at ability-wise, I'm most likely going to let them run down, to be honest. Tactics, I'm going to go back to off video. So, club culture, do not sign players over age of 28. Happy with that. Play attacking football, yet. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. That's an interesting one. I do like to build a young team, but that might be a bit too young. Entertaining football, I intend to, and develop playing using the club youth system. I intend to do that. So, ongoing, sign players to sell for profit. So, you can really exploit the free market there, bring them in, loan them out, and then sell them on. If you could really do that. And work within the wage budget. Yep. Avoid a relegation battle this season. FA Cup 5th round, that's ambitious. And the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. And they just want us to work towards top half finish. So, I'm happy to accept that vision. I'm going to sort my own friendlies out. I'm going to sort my own staff out off the off video. And we've got good youth facilities. Okay. So, yeah. That's going to be this episode, I say. So we've had a look at the club. We know what we want to achieve. And I do believe we can really achieve something with this. We get the transfers right. Bring in the right players. Get rid of the right players as well. Like I say, a lot of these contracts, say the 20 tender ones, they're going to be moving on for sure. So, yeah. I'm excited for this. Let's see where this goes. First 3 games are going to be ridiculous. I'm expecting to not score points, I'm not going to lie, but let's see what happens. If you have enjoyed the video and expect to see where it goes, again, please hit the like button down below, comment and subscribe as well. Any ideas for suggestions for transfers you want to have a look at, preferably loan and free transfers. I would know I've already mentioned Jack Wilshere. Don't forget the notification bell. And yep, this is going to be good. And I'll see you all in the next episode.